crazy thing is, like, we got that close under Bush Jr. And you would think Trump, why does he care? Why wouldn't he just, with all the heat he's getting about Epstein and everything else, like, this would be a godsend for him to be like, oh, by the way, we have aliens. You know what I mean? Because they're not talking about Trump for a while after that. They're talking about what,
Yeah.
that's all the media is going to cover 24/7 for months, right? So it's like, why would he not just put it out there? Because according to Jim Simivin, it's a 100% complete executive decision. It is the executive branch. It is the president of the United States gets to make this call.
Yeah, Trump has actually previously said that he doesn't particularly believe in UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
So that all leads me to believe that there's nothing hidden in terms of aliens. Obviously, there's secret projects, but there's always been secret projects in the U.S. government. So, I mean, those continue. It would be a national scandal if he just blithely used those as, to distract from Epstein, etc.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're talking about Trump. It's not like.
Yeah, but he will get a lot of pushback from the Pentagon.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and veterans and people like that. I think there are constraints. I mean, Trump can't just do anything he wants, even though sometimes it seems like he can and he does.
It does seem that way a lot. Yeah.
But for sure, I think if there were aliens, he would be very tempted to reach into that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's,
Yeah.
it just seems so weird. This would be, well, actually, a few weeks ago would have been the perfect time, but it would have been the perfect time to drop that bomb on the American people, because we would have been so shell shocked from that. We wouldn't give a shit about Epstein or any of that, right? Like, at least not for a while.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Well,
So that's an interesting data point.
interestingly, some MAGA folks would not be taken in by that because they are pushing back against Trump in terms of Epstein. So like Candace Owens and Alex Jones was literally crying because he was saying that Trump is now defending pedophiles.
I saw that.
So there are splits and factions within MAGA, and they wouldn't all be taken in. So yeah, I mean, even there's some limits.
It's amazing in the UFO community. As soon as Cash came out and said, and Bondi came out and said, oh, there's no list, there's nothing to release, after for years saying there was.
Yeah.
In the UFO community specifically, people are talking about Epstein involved with gravity research, Epstein involved with CIA anti-gravity stuff. And it's like, if we're talking about Epstein and gravity, we're not talking about the Epstein lit. Like, Pam Bondi had stacks, and she had to ask for volunteers to watch the videos because nobody wanted to watch the videos, and she blew out an eyeball and had to get eye surgery because, all these videos that she's watching, all this crazy shit. I have all this stuff. It's going to come out. What happened?
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Because, like, for years they're saying we have this, and then when it comes time to put your cards on the table, we don't have that.
The galling thing. Oh, there's many galling things, but one of them is that Trump is now pretending that Democrats put this out. That this is just
the victims are Democrats.
No, not the victims. Or maybe the victims.
He did imply that. Yeah.
Because Trump doesn't really care about victims. In fact, he gives more well wishes to Ghislaine Maxwell than he does any of the victims. God. But my point about Democrats is that he's acting like the Dems were out in front of this whole thing, when in fact it was mostly the MAGA people saying that there's this whole vast, linking it to like in some cases like Pizzagate as well, so kind of QAnon adjacent. But I mean. Yeah, I mean, if there is a Epstein list, then definitely the American people should know about that. This is
monstrous. Oh, there's a list.
Yeah,
there's a list. There's videos. There's
definitely a lot of information that hasn't been released. But you know, the only justification that I can think of to not release it is if somebody was adjacent to Epstein, but they weren't actually partaking in child abuse, but it might look like they were because they were his friend or something like that. And so sometimes that stuff is not entirely clear from documents, right? So you don't want to put anybody in danger. Like some people would be, implicated or in some way, but they might be innocent. But that's the only reason I can think of to not just do a huge data dump.
Yeah.
So there should be some care in that, but still, it has to all come out eventually.
Right.
And whoever is on it, Democrats or Republicans, I don't really care. Because like if you're abusing, then really fuck these people.
Right. Thank you. And that was a debate I actually got into. I was like, I don't give a fuck about Epstein and Gravity. Like, I don't care. This dude was literally raping little with other grown ass men, powerful men. These were victims, right? And it's just like all the stuff you said you stood against, right? All the stuff you got all your followers to say was wrong, you're in it. And so you can't release it. That's my theory. I mean, I don't even think it's a theory. I think that's just probably what's going on is he's in it. Doesn't want to be in it, at least not while he's president. So kick the can down the road. Maybe the next president will put it out. I don't know, but it's bullshit. It's just bullshit.
And you mentioned the Epstein and anti-gravity. I hadn't actually heard that, but Epstein does. I mean, there is some fairly compelling evidence that he was connected in some way to intelligence, maybe to Mossad, blackmail and stuff like that. So I can definitely believe that. But I think it's completely a distraction to then go into anti-gravity. I mean, that's kind of absurd.
Exactly. And like, I get it. It's something it's something that folks want to know so badly. I understand. I want to know the truth as well. But it's so divisive, right? It can be divisive just like religion can be divisive. And that's like kind of what Pasulka is saying in her book is like, look, ufology is a religion. It's becoming